Your 3D prints can tell you if they'll fail. Sounds crazy, right? Well, that's pretty much what Bambu Studio 2.2.0 update is trying to do with its brand new Helio Additive Simulation. Now, this update isn't just a one-trick pony though. It's packed with a lot of features. And today, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of some of the most exciting changes. So if you've been wondering what's new, or maybe you missed the update completely, here's what you can do. Well, let's start with the big one, Helio Additive Simulation. Sounds futuristic, and honestly, it kind of is. It's a physics-based thermal simulator that predicts hotspots, weak bonding areas, and even potential warping before you hit print. And you're going to see a thermal index overlay where 0 is perfect, negative means too cold, positive means too hot. Just adjust your settings and you're good to go. But here's the catch. It only works on the X1 series and H2D printers right now. And it only supports specific filaments like Bambu's PLA, ABS, PC, PETG, HF, and TPU 95A HF, all of that. And if you've got an A1 or a P1, sorry, you're missing the sensors needed to support this, but still, if you are supported, you're going to get 25 simulations for free every month. But by September, you're going to be able to subscribe for more. Now, speaking of the H2D, they improved the AI detection. It can now do a much better job catching clumping issues early in the print, which means fewer headaches later. For everyone else though, don't worry, there's plenty of things to look at. There's some smaller but super useful updates. That includes things like smoother bridging transitions, scarf seam overrides in process settings, and even a cleaner home layout that we didn't ask for. But toolbars are now going to collapse automatically on smaller screens, and that's going to make everything easier to manage. If you've ever thought about bringing your ideas to life, but you aren't ready to dive into 3D printing at home, PCBWay makes it easy. They offer 3D printing in all kinds of materials and finishes to fit any project. Whether you want to experiment with a design, make a custom part, or create something unique, PCBWay can help. And you don't have to stop there. They can even turn your 3D print into a metal masterpiece. And right now, they're offering up to 80% off 3D printing with TPU material throughout September. So it's a great time to try them out. Just upload your idea and the team will handle the printing and ship it straight to your door. Check out PCBWay.com and see what you can make. Now let's talk about some of those features that everyone's actually been asking for. Like, for instance, remote object skipping. What? You already have that in the app? Come on, that's so last year.
Yeah, he's trying to be so cool.
Now, if one part on your plate fails, well, just skip the failing part right in Bambu Studio. And everybody say it together now. What took so long? Okay, well, again, it only works on the X1s and H2D printers right now.
What? This is a travesty!
Here's one that non-AMS users and even non-Bambu users are going to love. Manual filament swaps are now built into Studio. It'll pause your print, let you swap spools so you can change and add accents, logos, colors, all sorts of things without needing an AMS. No complicated settings, no remembering old tricks, it's just simple. And yeah, we could always do this if you could remember how. This update just makes it easy. We know that tall, thin prints can wobble, right? Well, now you can set height-based speed and acceleration limits, and that's going to slow down the top and speeding up the bottom for smoother layers. Again, we could do this, but I really have no problem making things like this a lot easier. There's also an experimental feature that moves seams away from overhangs. That's to hopefully reduce weak spots. Honestly, I forget about this kind of thing when I'm slicing, so having it kind of automatic is a really nice touch. The new Batch Preset Manager is going to let you delete unused printer, filament, or process presets from the cloud in bulk, and that's going to keep everything neat and organized. So if your presets are piling up, or maybe you don't remember why you made half of them, well, you'll definitely want to check this one out. If you like customizing your prints, the Fuzzy Skin painting tool is going to let you brush texture onto any section of a model, and that will let you improve grip or hide layer lines. And this has been an option in a lot of other slicers, so it's nice to see it added here. Filament color selection is also improved with official Bambu palettes, colorblind friendly options, and your AMS should now show the true RFID filament names where sometimes they didn't. There's still no generic RFID tag support and stuff like that, but hey, it's progress. Last but not least, one of my favorite updates is to the text tool. Even more of your local fonts are going to be supported, and Studio is even going to use a fallback font if a character isn't available in one of your fonts. The surround modes have had some much needed tweaks, and there's now the ability to use text as a cutout or, get this, a modifier, and I'm really curious how I can best use text as a modifier. If you have an idea, let us all know in the comments. All in all, the Bambu Studio 2.2.0 updates look like they're going to make things smarter, more reliable, and more fun. My favorites are the better ability to predict issues before printing, skipping failed parts in Studio software and not just in the app, painting textures, and of course more text options. But I want to know, what's your favorite? Which feature are you going to try first? Let us know in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to check out my other videos for more updates and tips, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Keep experimenting, and as always, learn, create, and amaze.